Let's get into Downtown Hockeytown presented by Labatt Blue Light. Today's guest is former Red Wing and Art and I's great friend, Jason Woolley. Jason, we are so excited to have you joining us. What have you been up to?
All over Netflix, probably like everybody else. Currently watching Breaking Bad, and when we tried to do this last week, I had the Walter White, and now I'm back down to normal. So, probably like everybody else, just staying put, trying to stay safe. Can't wait for hockey to get going. I know I'm sure we'll talk lots about it, but great to be with you guys. I miss you guys. I miss being at the rink, and I can't wait to get going again. I'm not sure when that's going to be.
Lucky for all of us, sports are back. The MLB is underway. NHL is returning with their playoffs in just over a week now. I'm really excited for next Saturday. Jason, when you look at this playoff format and this play-in round that we're going to see some really intriguing matchup, is there anything specifically that you're excited for?
I'm excited. I'm uncertain. I don't know. This is unknown territory for all of us. So I can't wait to sit and watch all the games because I really miss watching the hockey. I can't imagine, like being a former player, I can't imagine not playing in front of fans. So I'm curious to see what that looks like and what kind of feedback the players give us over time here. So I'm really, I guess, more curious than anything, Daniella, but really excited to get things going. It's cool.
Jason, I know that they're going to play a series of exhibition games this week leading up to Saturday, August 1st, the first games. There'll be 5 that day. Saturday, August 2nd, 5 games, and then I think 5 games into the foreseeable future. Although a best 3 out of 5, as you very well know, those series are going to end rather quickly. But I am kind of curious, what kind of level or quality of hockey do you expect to see? Because this is playoff hockey virtually from the moment that puck is dropped.
I think it's going to be, it can't be full swing like it was in February, March. It just can't be. We can't expect that. I don't know whether all the rust will be off in time. I'm hoping it is for their sake. I want it to be the best product for each organization to kind of put out there for the players and for the organizations. For the fans, I just think we're so excited to see the hockey. We're not going to be too judgmental. Having said that, it's going to be interesting to see what rises to the top. Is it going to be the young legs? Is it going to be the experience? I still feel like the goalies are going to make the difference like any other playoff. But I'm just really curious. Like I told Daniella, I can't wait to see the unknown. Like, I don't know what to expect. It's so weird,
Jason, on the other side of things, the Red Wings, among some other teams, are not going to be playing in this 24-team playoff. These teams are going to have a lot of time off before they see the ice again. And I know that there's always some kind of summer workouts or something like that come August. What is this going to look like for them? Because now we're looking at August as the start of the NHL playoffs.
They really have to pace themselves in their training. They're going to, I think what we're really waiting for the time where we're so schedule based. Like, as a former player and the current players, they know that September 17th was training camp, so they could build their way up to that. From a training standpoint, when to put their foot on the gas, when to take their foot off the gas, let their body rest. They obviously got a lot of rest on the front end with COVID through March and April and May and whatever, and now they're trying to ramp it up again. They just really want to know a date. I think even a month, Daniella. Like if you told them October, then they can start to gauge towards that. But right now, they're just guessing. So it's hard to like put your foot on the gas and really work on certain parts of your game off the ice and on the ice. I've never been through this, but I know you really have to pace yourself. Typically, this is a lot more complicated.
What series are you looking forward to? I really have to say I'm looking forward to a couple. Calgary, Winnipeg, I think is going to be an all-out war. And I really like Chicago, Edmonton. I think that both of those teams have already said that they're chucking defense at the door. It's just going to be all run and gun hockey. So that's going to be fun. And then on the East, I really, really like the Toronto Columbus series because the John Tortorella always seems to get his teams prepared, especially come playoff time.
I don't have any specific series that I'm like can't wait to watch. I just can't wait to watch them all. Like even out of the gate, Carolina Rangers, the Lundqvist twist, and like what's going on. And it's cool for us as we get to watch all these teams come into Detroit. You get to see them live. You get to comment on them and watch them. And I think that's what I'm excited about is like, the quality I still think is going to be excellent. These guys are the best in the world at what they do. They're going to be prepared. It's competition. They're going for the cup. So these are sprints. It's going to be interesting to see. It's more of a sprint than it's ever been. With the 3 out of 5s, boom, it's over and off we go again. So what's going to win it? Is it the is the offense going to win or is the defense going to win? It's hard to believe that. If you give up 4 goals, you're going to win games. I think you still have to lock down. I think you still have to play unreal defense. I just don't think certain teams are going to be capable of doing it. I don't think Edmonton can play defense. I think they have to run and gun. Chicago is the same way. So I do think these teams have each team has a strength. I think that if they step outside of that, they're in trouble. So I'm looking forward to all of them. To sum it up. But I think that young legs are going to win this. I don't know if the best team's going to win. I just think it's such a sprint that a little bit of luck, staying healthy is huge here. One big injury, and I think you're kaput.
Well, that being said, Jason, I know it's tough to answer, but what team do you like to win it all?
Edmonton scares me because of 97 and 29. They just do. Colorado, I think, is excellent. I think that they got so much speed up front, and they've got more experience over time here. Those young guys have really matured. I'm going to go with, gosh, Daniella, putting me on the spot. Like you think I should be ready for this, right? I think Colorado. I like Colorado. I really do. Yeah. I'm going to take them to win it. I think Boston. I think Boston's tough, but I'm going to take Tampa in the East because everybody's kind of thinking they laid an egg last year. They're going to do it again. I think they're going to learn from last year.
My picks. I think Vegas is going to end up winning it all. I think the difference is going to be Marc-Andre Fleury, believe it or not. And I just think that, it could be his last swan song, so to speak. But I really think, I like Stone, Max Pacioretty. I like the way Vegas plays. I guess I'm rooting for Peter DeBoer too. We go back a long way with him. And I'm just hoping, and I know you're going to appreciate this, Jason. I hope that it's Toronto out of the East and the Leafs blow a 4-goal lead with 3 minutes left in the Game 7. And Vegas ends up hoisting the cup. I think that would be a great scenario.
Yeah, there would be a great scenario. I think Toronto's got going to have a lot of trouble with Columbus. I just think Columbus is really playoff ready. I still don't think Toronto is. And Vegas, I don't buy because I think home ice for them is huge, and that doesn't exist.
Well, you know what? And that's a really good point because. Let's be honest, up until very, very recently, when they decided to announce the hub cities, which are Toronto and Edmonton, Vegas was a lock. Vegas was a shoo-in. It almost seemed that the league wanted them to go to Vegas. And unfortunately, where I guess our COVID-19 numbers are, it probably wasn't the wisest decision to make. That is a good point. I really didn't think about it like that because you're right. The atmosphere in Vegas and I've been there a few times, and I know, Jason, you have, and Daniella is known as Miss Vegas. Right?
right?
Yeah,
Daniella,
right.
but mark
Exactly.
that down, Daniella. Art said I made a good point. Write that down. Just mark
Yeah,
it down.
right. Really, I mean, that's the first one I can remember in a long time. Maybe the first one
Yeah,
ever,
no,
but
no, me too. So, I mean, this is a huge day for me.
really, mark it down.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's always a blast talking to you. I wish that we could talk to you for hours, but we'll definitely have you back on when the NHL is underway and we've got games going on. Again, thanks for joining us, and a big thank you to Labatt Blue Light for presenting Downtown Hockeytown. Labatt Blue Light, refreshing Canadian Pilsner. Visit your local retailer when safe to pick up some Labatt Blue Light.